Hello! After watching this video, you will know how to create and set named views in Rhino and use the query named views and zoom_extends Grasshopper components. The latter can be used to set views to individual objects too, so make sure you watch the whole video. These components can be found in the Rhino tab's viewports section. Let's get to examples. Let's start with Rhino. You can find a list of your named views by navigating to the Set View tab and clicking on Edit Named Views. Here is the list of named views in the model. To create new named views, you will zoom and align the camera to the position that you want and left click on the Save View by Name icon. You are now prompted to give a name to the view. Let's call this Named. The new named view has now appeared on the list. You can double click on the views to set the viewport to the view. You can also click on the small arrow in the corner of the viewport, navigate to Set View and find your named views here. You can also right click on the icon that you used to save the view. You will have to write the name of your named view to restore it. Let's open Grasshopper. Query named views component is used to get the list of the named views in Rhino model. The component is currently gathering all three of our named views. You can use the match method input modifier to filter the queried content. I set this to equals and connect the named view panel. I will only be getting the named view 1. Let's use this with the zoom_extends component now. The zoom_extends component is used to edit a view. It requires a view input and a list of objects that will be included in the view and a number value that will scale the border around the objects. Let's see this in practice. I will first make sure that I'm getting the named view that I want. I collect all the objects in the model with the query model objects component and connect it to the extends input. We can see the view previewed in our 3D space. I will bake this view and set this small viewport to our named view 1. We can see the borders because the aspect ratio of this view is not exactly the same as the component would expect. To zoom to an individual object, you have to connect the geometry to the extends input, bake the content and reload this named view. Our border value is currently set to 1 and by enlarging this we can change how much of the model is visible around the object. I added another viewport so you can see in 3D space how the view changes by adjusting this parameter. Remember that using the zoom_extends component will not change the direction vector of the view. To create a top view, I will query the named top 1 view with this component, press bake and set this view to the top view. Like before, the preview of the view is visible in the 3D space. I can again select the objects that I want to include and reset the view. That is all for now. If you learned something, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next.